Good morning and welcome to Coffee Talk. So yesterday it was a weird day yesterday. And I was reading through some comments, which, normally are so uplifting to me and inspiring, but every once in a while I read some comments on Coffee Talk and I go, oof, that is harsh. I don't think people understand what it is like to give of yourself. To just give of yourself. To just go, I have made a lot of mistakes. I know what works and what doesn't in a lot of situations, not all. And I want to share that with you. Some days it'll apply to you. Some days it won't. Some days it may apply to a friend. Some days it'll apply to no one. You just check in because it becomes part of your morning routine. I have thick skin. I know that Coffee Talk won't be for everybody every day. My own mother doesn't watch every day. So I get that. What I don't get is people who are giving nothing of themselves, but that feel like it's okay to say to me, you're not really doing good enough. You're boring, you say the same things, and it's always about you. I try to make it about other people as often as I can. When people write me things and they strike chords, I try to share without oversharing. And I'm not doing this to explain myself. I'm doing this to lead up to what a humbling experience I had yesterday. Anyway, so, I was thinking to myself, gosh, I get up every morning and I try to contribute something, some small nugget of thought for you to go about your day. So even if that thought is, Jamie says universe when she should be saying God, so I'm going to go out there into the world and remind people how much I love God. Where's the harm in that? Honestly, where is the harm in that? If you felt inspired enough to feel outraged that I said universe and not God, and it made you declare your love for God louder than you have in the last 5 weeks, where is the harm in that? Is that not what we're called to do? So I want to just address a couple of things so that people can understand. If you care about me at all, you will hear the words coming out of my mouth. I do not want to debate this because it isn't fair. So I don't want to debate. You don't have to comment and tell me whether you're on my side or not. There are no sides. Coffee Talk is a community for people who want to watch something on the internet in the morning that makes them think, that makes them feel something. Maybe not every single day, but often enough. That's it. It's the human connection, it's social responsibility, and it's kindness. That's it. If you're watching Coffee Talk and it's bothering you, it's rubbing you the wrong way, then people come into your life for a reason, season, or lifetime. You don't have to stay with me forever. I'm only going to get better as I grow into what I want this to be. But if you're frustrated with me already, okay. I want to explain something. I don't make any qualms about who I am or what saved me. I don't hide it or disguise it. I love God. I post pictures of me taking my children to church. I pray with my kids. My children are some of the godliest kids I know. My brother-in-law is a priest. I love God. I hit my knees 3 times a day. I prayed for the people who wrote things on my Facebook page that hurt me yesterday. There is no question about where my loyalty lies, in where my blessings come from. But I do not forget where God found me. When God found me, I was broken. I was the person on the metaphorical internet tearing other people down, judging them, making comments about them. So I am humbled when people say things that hurt me. I realize that I look on their Facebook page and I go, oh, weird. They're not doing a religious talk segment every morning. That's weird. They seem so passionate that I should get up every morning and preach the gospel. I'm not a preacher. That I should be crediting God with this cup of coffee and this dog and everything, which I do. But they want it declared, because if I don't declare it, it almost means like I'm denying it. Interestingly enough, and again, not to be a Bible beater, but I go to their Facebook page and they're not doing like religious talk shows. And I think, I don't get it. Where are your efforts? Where are your proclamations? I see a religious meme every now and then, but where's your religious show? That's weird. And I spoke to Father Bob yesterday and I said, Bobby, this is how I'm feeling. And he reminded me of the homily a few weeks back where he said that, I believe it was Mark. I don't know my Bible as well as I should, but I only found it 10 years ago. Who said, Jesus, they're out there healing people and doing good works in your name. I tried to stop them, but they kept doing good. And Jesus was like, listen, as long as they're for me, let them keep going. I don't need the credit. So isn't it interesting that Jesus himself said, Jamie, as long as you're telling people to be good, as long as you're reminding them there's a better way, as long as you're encouraging people to be good to each other, I don't need you to do it in my name. Because people who know me know me. And I was like, Bob, that's amazing. You're telling me Jesus has no ego? He doesn't want all the credit back? Oh, okay. So I want to just explain why I don't. For one, I'm not a preacher, and I don't know, or a priest or anything like that. I am not a religious authority, so I don't feel comfortable speaking with any sort of authority on religion. I'm just maturing and developing my faith every single day. Second, I do not believe that you have to believe in God or Jesus to be kind. Yeah, I don't. I think you can be a Jewish and not believe Jesus is your Savior, because that's my family, and be kind. My brother does not believe in Jesus. He is Jewish, and he is delicious and so kind and socially thoughtful. So if I made Coffee Talk about religion, it would turn people off. You can go to church for that. You can watch Joel Osteen for that. Please don't put that on me, because it's not fair. If you want to be here because I may say something that strikes a chord in you, or because you want to watch something positive on the internet, great. If I'm not for you, why say something to make me feel bad? Why express all this disappointment in me? Just move on. I don't want to see you go, but I don't want you to hurt me. There's a Coffee Talk. I might have to do that one tomorrow. The other thing is, yesterday I went to bring those muffins. I got somebody donated a tray of donuts and muffins and croissants to my friends downtown who are homeless, and I brought it down there. And so I'm feeling kind of bad about myself. People said a few mean things on Facebook, right? I have perspective, but sometimes it gets to me. And anyway, I was talking to one of these guys, and he said, hey, Miss Jamie. And I said, yeah. He said, do you know how sometimes people make Facebook pages about dogs that they need to adopt? And I said, sure, of course. And he said, do you think you could make one for me and see if anyone would give me a job? And I immediately thought, that is my maker. That is my maker reminding me, I don't need your glory, Jamie. I need your kindness. Get back to doing what you were called to do. Get your head out of the gutter. And I thought, man, he will humble you in a second. When you start thinking it's about you, they're making me feel bad, they're shaming me, they're making whatever, he will pull you right back and remind you where he found you and where he has brought you to, and put you right back on track to where you need to be. And so for that, I thank all of you for helping me get back to exactly where I needed to be. You cannot know how much I truly love you. It's just not possible. Have a great day.